What's going on, everyone? Ageless Eternal here. I just wanted to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows and my disappointment with what's been shown and what seems to be coming out. There was a recent clip showing Yasuke with, I don't know, fancier armor than Nobunaga, who, was a higher rank than him, and something of the sort. But I don't really have that problem that other people seem to have about that because I mean it's an RPG video game. This is par for the course when it comes to Assassin's Creed. I understand that usually they try to be historically accurate, but I mean when it comes to armor and RPGs, that's just not something that they tended to watch out for. As an example, now I know these were from the Uplay stores, so I guess technically they weren't exactly part of the base game. They weren't exactly, I don't know, DLC either. They were kind of somewhere in the middle. But in Valhalla as well as Mirage, specifically in Valhalla, a little bit in Mirage, there were Uplay armors and things of that sort. One of them was an armor that made your character look like a Jinn, and another one was like a Prince of Persia Sands of Time armor in Assassin's Creed Mirage. So, I mean, that very much does not fit a historical authenticity counter when it comes to armor or weapons. So again, that I don't have that gripe with Assassin's Creed Shadows that other people might have. What I do have a problem with when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows is one, Yasuke, and two, the design they went for when they were going for a two character route. What I mean by that is when you played Valhalla or Odyssey, you did have two characters to choose from. And when you had those two characters, regardless of which one you choose, it didn't affect how you played. It might have affected how you perceived certain things happening in the world, but it wouldn't affect the actual gameplay. You could play however you want, you could have them be a brutal warrior, or you could have them be stealthier. But in this design, choosing Yasuke or Nanaue limits the way you play. They did say you could switch at any time, which is nice, but it takes away the personal customization of the character and takes away your personal build of the character, the play it your way type of thing. It runs into a similar problem I think a lot of people have when hero shooters are announced or when a hero shooter system is announced as opposed to a class-based system like in Battlefield 2042. A lot of people had trouble with it being a bit more hero based rather than class based because you had to pick these characters that maybe personalities didn't jive with you, but they had the skills that you needed or wanted to play with, but then you would just have this really annoying voice of this really annoying character that you just absolutely hate. And so that's my personal problem with things of that sort of when you have to pick a hero instead of maybe a more bland character. Sorry, bland isn't quite the term. What I mean is a blank slate character. A character that could be anyone depending on the choices you make with them. Going back to Yasuke, from the clips that I've seen of his gameplay, I just really don't like the character. Going back to, again, them trying to make a difference between the two characters and having them play differently, it's just the way they designed Yasuke makes him come off as a big old oaf of a character because he can't parkour like Nanaue. He doesn't seem particularly fast or skilled. It seems he only really relies on his strength. Yasuke can't even perform the leap of faith. Instead, he kind of like jumps awkwardly into a stack of hay and kind of rolls on out. If I had to give an impression of how I feel about Yasuke, it's like he's a Kung Fu Panda kind of character. It's like he's Po. He's I don't know, like the Dragon Warrior. He's very skilled and very good, but he does it in a very Po-ish kind of way. You know, like he kind of stumbles his way into doing the things that he does. He kind of looks like he's a character that uses only his weight and just the fact that he's huge against everyone, which feels ironic and weird in a franchise called Assassin's Creed, known for running around a bunch of buildings, climbing up high, and using agility and athleticism to get around and achieve your goals, as well as sneaking. And Yasuke, while he can sneak, can't perform a assassination kill without alerting everyone in the area. That's literally a mechanic in the game, is that his kill is loud and alerts everyone, kinda on purpose. So, to reiterate and finalize my point, at least with Yasuke, it's like, so this is a stealth game, or at least this is a franchise known for stealth. Then imagine you plopped down Kratos from God of War, made him smile more and crack some more dad jokes, and then that's basically what it is, putting Yasuke in this Assassin's Creed Shadows game. It doesn't fit the franchise. Another problem of this game is a problem that's been happening with the past few games, a problem that the fan base has mentioned over and over and over again. Now, actually, let me rephrase. Maybe it's not a problem with the game. Maybe they're actually in the game, but they just haven't showed us in the trailers, is where's the Templars? You know, the great enemies of the Assassins for, you know, since the very first game, the ones who are ideologically opposite of the Assassins, even if maybe they might have the same goal. Why has Ubisoft abandoned the Assassins vs. Templars situation? Like, we loved the Templars. They were great enemies. Why aren't they showing up more? Why are they showing this kind of like beta version of the Templar? And by beta version, I mean like maybe precursor, maybe side Templar that like aren't really Templars that might eventually become the Templar. Who fudging knows? Who cares? Give us the Templars back. Okay, it's heck, give us another Assassin's Creed Templar game. Let us be a Templar again, because Yasuke isn't even an assassin, apparently. They didn't make him an assassin. Only Nanaue is an assassin in this game. So what are you guys doing? And it's really disappointing, because there are some cool things about Assassin's Creed Shadows. The little rope dart grapple hook that you can use to help you climb up the buildings. The prone, this is for some reason the first Assassin's Creed game where you can go completely prone so that you can hide in shorter grass and go under buildings and look for hatches, and that's pretty fudging cool. There's a system where you can throw darts at light sources to turn them off, well, destroy them, kind of like in the OG Splinter Cell games. That's freaking awesome. You know, you're refocusing a little bit on some stealth mechanics that we really needed, like, I don't know, 2 games ago, 3 games ago, and you wasted it on a project that isn't doing well for tons of different reasons. Some are just on personal choice of the way you framed this game. Others are just on, what the heck are you doing? Like, look, listen, let's take a minute. This is all you have to do to make an exceptional, successful Assassin's Creed game. Take the stealth mechanics of Assassin's Creed Shadows. put the RPG and story choice mechanics of Odyssey. Everyone loved how you could really do your own thing in Odyssey. Everyone loved all the different choices that mattered. Everyone loved that you could go your own way, pick your quests, and do things in the order that you wanted to do them. Then give us Assassins and Templars again. Don't give us this weird choice where you have to pick one character at a time to play a certain way. No, let us build into that so that we can play any way we want, whenever we want, at any moment's notice, because it really sucks when we have to make these choices. Especially when we already have the experience of these previous games where we didn't have to make that choice on this kind of dedicated level, because we could actually just spec into how we wanted to play with the character we wanted to play. Because hell, maybe I was willing to play Yasuke, but not if he can barely hop a fence, and then when he drops off the fence, it looks like he almost broke his damn leg because he's stumbling around and he's heavy and he's, I don't know, overweight maybe, because why can he barely run? I understand he's in a bunch of heavy armor, but that's never stopped any of the other Assassin's Creed protagonists before in like full plate armor from being able to jump from rooftop to rooftop. So why the hell should it stop Yasuke? And I know, samurai are honorable, but this is an Assassin's Creed game. Why does his assassination kill alert everyone in the area? That's stupid. If I do the work to sneak around as this heavy, blumbering idiot who fudging stumbles every time he hops a fence, and I manage to sneak up behind some stupid idiot who can't see this 8-foot tall, fudging huge human with like full plate armor that clinks around, why am I getting punished for somehow managing to be super stealthy in all of that negative just to get caught because my assassination does a stupid alert to everyone because it's not a real assassination? Now, mind you, I'm not talking about like maybe you're underleveled and then your hand slipped so it doesn't really kill the person. I'm talking about a guaranteed, you snuck up behind this dude, you get the guaranteed kill that's supposed to be a stealth kill, and in the animation, Yasuke actually actively alerts everyone in the area as he does this kill. So what was the point of sneaking around? This is just another decision the devs actively made to penalize you for playing Yasuke because they wanted to make their gameplay different. That is stupid. That is the most incompetent decision I've ever seen made. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Tell me if it's as stupid as I think it is. Or tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm stupid. Like, subscribe, put your comments down below. Thank you very much. Ageless Eternal. I'm out.